Are we back? Are we right? We're back. Sorry about that. Yes, it wasn't you. I don't know what happened. I'm a nerdy fuck. I don't know what happened. For some reason, um, a monitor went off. Then Streamlabs crashed, and then I don't even know what else happened. Like it was a mess. Then it wouldn't reload up either. I don't even know. Anyway, I'll get the poll back up. Right, that poll is up. I'll pull it down to the 1. To the 8 goals instead, but that was so annoying that happened. At least it should be okay now. Obviously, can't really say for sure, but we can but hope. McKinnon tried to have a go there. Who is going to, for you, Andrew, right now, who is going to get MVP? Who's going to get it? What are we thinking? I've had a little bit of time with right now. I'll fix the shot clock as well. All of that was annoying. There was a load of action as well that happened. A lot of pushing and shoving. Quinn Hughes, a lot of it comes off the points as well, doesn't it? Who's got the most points for the playoffs right now? To be fair, this series is going to have a lot of points. Thing is, it completely ends up being who ends up going to the final. Like, if you're not making the final, you ain't getting it. So realistically, it's going to end up being, yes, 10 points. Realistically, it's a team that goes to the final because you're playing a guaranteed extra games. So, like, chances are you're going to end up with more points as well. The fact that 3 goals is the most boring period, like the most boring period we have had between these two teams, by the way. These teams in 80 minutes of play, the current score is 10-8. 10-8. What the hell? I'll end up being McKinnon or a goalie. I don't know. What ends up, is it 11-8 now? Oh yeah, because it was 9. Yeah. 11 in fucking 4 periods. Like, you might as well be playing. That's a fucking snooker score, that. When they play, like, best out of 19 or whatever. What the hell? That's a little stat for you. That's the quickest goal, the quickest time between two goals in history was just now. 6 seconds. That is entire series in the playoffs. It is stupid though. Like, I don't. Has a team scored that many in their series? Which team scored the most goals in this, like the first series? I mean, I'm sure it'll end up being like the Habs or something because they went to Game 7. It's still stupid as hell though. You get a 5-game series and those could be the amount of goals. Yeah. Even less, that's the thing. Like, you can win a series in one more goal that was wait, hang on. Technically speaking, you only need 16 goals to win the Stanley Cup. Technically speaking. 19 have been scored in 1 1/3 of a game. When you put it like that, it makes it even worse. Oh no. What's the average goals, do you think? Get to the point, like, what's the average amount of goals it takes to win a Stanley Cup? I'd say like 40 to 50. If you have 16 shutouts, yeah. To be fair, if you're scoring 19, you can have 13 shutouts and 3 that aren't. I think if a goalie had more than 5 shutouts, even 4 shutouts in the Stanley Cup, I think he's automatically getting the Conn Smythe. Because that is just that's already stupid. Bing, 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 bing. So let's have a look at the bloody stats. Let's have a look. Shots are 9-7 in favor of the Wild. They came back a lot. It was like 6-2 or something. Um, 66.7% on the face-off dot for the Avs. 0 for 1 and 1 for 1 on the power play. It's a 15-11. It just changed. It was 12. It's been put down to 11. Block shots 6-4. Giveaways 3 for the Wild. 9 for the Avs. 1 takeaway for the Wild. The thing is, the goalies aren't bad on either team. I mean, the 2 Woods for Avalanche were 2 of the best goalies in the league. Gustafsson and Wolstead have been great goalies as well. Like, they're not bad goalies. And they're laying up this many goals. But, you know, I feel like it should be around 80 goals in the playoff one, maybe a few more or less. I don't know, because a lot. It depends, because some teams will just have like crazy games like this, I guess. I reckon like between 60 and 80. If you've got more than that, you're guaranteed to win it. Um, it's still stupid. The score lines on my screen: 6-9 and 1-2, and this game's only just started. It's so dumb. So dumb. We need to get some of the other. You got to get your brother in as well. He's slacking. We've not had quite a few people recently. I've not I've not seen your brother in a little bit. Not seen Caden. Not seen Pets in a while. Some native I don't see too much. Um, not seen quite a few of the more regular people recently. I think everyone's sort of gone now. It's now that it's playoffs and caps aren't in it. No one cares as much. Kind of quiet tonight. It's been quiet recently, to be fair. Like, anytime I've streamed or done stuff playoff wise, I think I've had your brother in a little bit, and I've had you in, and that's like it for like the regular people. I love playoff hockey, so I always watch. I mean, that's sort of like, this is an excuse for me to watch more than anything. I mean, I've watched some games anyway, but like, when these two teams played 2 nights ago, I was playing Valorant, and like, every time I looked away, I'd look back and they'd be celebrating a goal. Like, the entire game. It's also kind of fun without having to worry about losing. There is that. Um, you don't have as much worry, I guess. But that can also make it fun. There is risk involved because you need your team to win it. So you've got like a risk for reward. Like, if you win that game, you're gonna be like really happy from it. So there's for and against with it, really. Stress level is so low, it's great. I would rather be in it, but it's fun like this too. Yeah, I mean, It's hard for me because I don't know every single player's names. Like with the Caps, I know exactly what everyone looks like, what number they have, their place. Like you just know your team, really. But as soon as it's like anything else, it sort of goes on the drain a bit. When you think of who will make his announcement, it'll be after playoffs. It'll be either just that. Watch it be, by the way. Watch it end up being the day that my charity stream is. Watch it be that. Because I've already set that date. I can't change it now. So, I mean, technically I can, but people know about it. So, I reckon it will be like July. I don't think he'll wait too long because the Caps have announced they're looking for a winger, regardless of um whether he stays or not. I mean, that could just be making up for the fact that he's already made his decision and just hasn't said yet. I guess that is technically an option, but um, for me, I think he's gonna do it earlier rather than later, so Caps can also fill that spot and then also sort out anything else. Or what you do is you sign him, move him in a trade, and then he announces, actually, I don't want to play anymore, I'm going to retire. And then we've got stuff out of him. Have you seen there's talks of Malkin might not be getting his contract renewed, and then he might move to the Caps. He's a winger, just to point out. Just saying. We're looking for one. A Russian for a Russian. I'd really love them to see after Matthews. I don't know. I don't know about Matthews. He's got a good shot on him, but like, I don't think they'll move him for a couple of years anyway because, like, you've got McKenna now going there. They'll at least test it for a couple of years because you don't know what's going to come out of that. Plus, it gives McKenna will be there probably long term. It's then keeping him with someone that's got a bit more experience, like Matthews, there also. Especially with what Matthews is, he is a goal scorer at heart. So it might be worth keeping him there. Malkin's old, he's not the player. Yeah. I mean, he's still a good player. I think you could easily. I don't know. You you could bring him in to play with Ovi, and they get to play together for one last year, one last run at it or something. I'm not sure if we'll end up keeping Conor McMichael. I think we might move him. He loves being around the Caps, especially with Leno, but I don't see him here long term. I'm gonna be honest. We're probably gonna make him have a good season and move him. He's got 2 years left on his deal. We'll make a note. With the team that they have, he's gonna be in the roster straight away. He's gonna be like Schaefer. He's just gonna stay there. Because I mean, if you look at them at the end of the season, in the way they were, half the team was just AHL team. I feel like that would be the biggest defensive liability of line. What, having Malkin and Ovi on a line together? Just make a full Russian line. What's like the all-time? I don't say like fucking the great one, because let's be honest, he would be a fucking fourth liner at best nowadays. Like, of all time of actual skill, what's like USA, Canada, and Russia? What's their like top six? Toronto are so bad, but they have so many holes on that roster. Yeah. For Russia, you gotta have Ovi. You gotta have Kuch. Vasilevsky has to be. Him in his prime was fucking outrageous. Ovi in his prime was outrageous. Kucherov is still outrageous. Who are you going for defense and that other man though? Of all time, but like obviously older players are not as good as they are now. Like Wayne Gretzky wouldn't even be like, he'd be lucky to be in the AHL. I'm gonna be honest nowadays with the skill level. So you gotta take that into account with the all time. So it's realistically probably from the 2000s onwards. Datsuk, probably. Datsuk, Kuch, and Ovi. And then who are you going for defense? That would have been a disgusting line. I'm trying to think of any Russian defenders. I can't think of any off the top of my head. Russian NHL defenseman. Sergachev was pretty good, I guess. Orlov was pretty good. Trying to think who else. I mean, for anyone else, for Canada, you've got to have. And there's another goal. Colorado scored again. Number 10. Don't know who that is actually. Um. Nicholas Roy. Colton and Nelson get in. Brock Nelson, that's his first assist of the playoffs, by the way. If you go full lines for it, it'd be ridiculous. Like of all time for both teams. Like for all teams. You'd have for Russia you'd have like Kaprizov on like second line. Cosme McKinnon, David McCardowty. Yeah. It is, to be fair, I think that one's quite an easy one. For USA, who's it gonna be? USA, you've got to have Kane in there. Patty Kane, who else? Oh, who's in net? Are we going Carey Price? Carey Price is maybe prime Carey Price with prime Crosby, prime McKinnon, prime McDavid, prime McCarr, prime Doughty. Kane, my boy TJ. Brodeur. I mean, if you're having a backup, it's got to be Price at least. Imagine having prime Brodeur and prime Carey Price as your fucking goalies. That'd be insane. Who's defense for? I might have to like look into like what do like a poll or something on who'd be like in each team. I think Colorado might just average 7 goals a game in this series. What are they averaging now? 6? So they're not far off. They're currently averaging 6 goals a game, and they have 36 and a half minutes left of this game. At least. I'd have to have names in front of me. I'm sure I'd be forgetting people. That's what I'm saying. Like, USA NHL defenders of all time. Quinn Hughes is American. Adam Fox would be a good one. Slavin. To be fair, John Colson in his prime was pretty good. Hughes, Carlson, and Faber. Like, if you go all time full, like 4 lines forwards, 3 lines of D, 2 goalies, the teams would be outrageous. Because I think, like, would even like if you go for like more European teams, I know technically Russia is one, but like it's an exception when you're looking at this, like Central European, like Germany or like Czechia or whatever. Like I mean, for all time for the UK, he is your sentiment. Don't care what anyone else says. When you have 4.6 thousand career points, you have to be. Only 21 shots and 4 goals, by the way. For this 8+ goals, by the way, we are halfway with more than half the game left. So stupid. This series is going to be so stupid. What's the average total goals going to be? Currently, we're on, for this game, we're on 19. So we're on 9.5 goals a game right now. It could easily be 8+ goals a game on average. Like throughout the entire series, it could very easily be. If this one goes another 8, like 8+ as well, like it's gonna be. Tequila. I was icing against Colorado then, but they win the face off in the defensive zone. Nacious going 1-on-1, bit of a waiting for McCarr. He goes, centers it, comes through, no one on it. And this ends up about 30 rows into the crowd. What the hell? Bum, 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 ba-da-da. I'm trying to think of any other players. What if we go what if we go like, let's go Finland. Finland, who are you having? I don't even know who you'd have, honestly. Solane. Barkov might have to be in there. back in a bit. We can just continue the discussion after. What, are you going off to get all the facts and figures now? Get everything, all the stats written down. Whole page documents of the shit. I'm sure it's dad's duty in a way, and I'm assuming at least. Because as we figured out the other day, you are now Unk status. Anyway, I'll see you in a little bit, and you'll come back in 10 minutes or whatever, and there'll be another 6 goals on the board. Knowing this series. I can't really see who's on the puck now. Whoever it was got taken down in the corner. It got put to centre ice. Tipped into the zone. They'll get there just first, but tied up. Colorado get it out of there. Foligno was pushing for it. Dumped in by Colorado. Battle in the corner. Comes loose and around. And Minnesota will get it into Colorado's end, but not very deep. Off the outside of the post. Came off the mask and out of play. Almost knocked the helmet off, actually, of Wedgwood. Last 5 periods, Colorado have scored 5 goals. 12 goals, 10 different scorers. Ayo. 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 Yeah, I tried to go get it repaired. I'm not sure if the strap ended up snapping or not. Back and a cigarette. I'll retake that one. Didn't get very far until they decided to retake it. Hartman was sent out. I think Zuccarello's taking it now. Zuccarello actually wins it. Shot deflected wide. There was a play went down behind the net for the Wild. Not sure who it was. I'm sure. I think they seemed to go down too hard. It just looked a little awkward. I think they got tied up a little bit, but it should be fine. Do, 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 do. Quinn Hughes waits. Shot didn't go to plan. Kept it in on the zone on the blue line. In the corner though, can't get it free yet. Now get set. The Wild looking to get their second of the night. Try and make this a new game. Shot there. Not sure if Wedgwood's got a little bit of it. Nice zone entry. Don't know where that ended up going, but Wedgwood wasn't sure he had it. Poll right now is yes, 64% right now for the 8+ goals. So we'll see if that ends up being the case. I mean, 1-4, approaching a halfway point of the game, could very easily ramp up or slow down. So it could go either way. I do feel like it will start to slow down a little bit. But I still think we've got another couple in it. It'll still be about 6, I reckon. I could see this being 4-2. Been a quiet period so far. Colorado have had one, but here we go. Drop pass. Good save. Came off his chest, so awkward to hold, but the rebound went down and he covered it up. There wasn't any forechecking pressure, so I had a bit of time to do so. What are we thinking for the scoreline then? I'll have a quick look at the stats while we're at it. McKinnon's on 6 assists. Landeskog has 3 goals. Nash's 6 assists. Zuccarello has 5 assists. To be fair, McKinnon's on 2 points. So Nash's is on 2 as well, a goal and assist. So we'll look at stats for the playoffs. Quinn Hughes is on 11. Draisaitl was on 10. Obviously, got no. Lacombe, Boldy, Kaprizov, Taylor Hall's on 9 going into this. Defensive zone face off for the Wild here. Shots are 15 to 13. Starting to even it out a little bit now. Could have been too many men there for the Wild. Tottenham was very slow to get off the ice. There's a trip against the Wild here, number 38, Hartman. No, the referee was in the Wild bench. Love to see it. Where's the trip? To be fair, if they score this one, the Colorado will probably put it away. It gets cleared basically instantly. But they're 1-for-1 tonight. 2-for-3 on the series, so they've been dangerous recently. Big block by Faber. McCarr with it. Shot just goes. Not sure if it's wide or over the net, but one or the other. Well, position. Trying to fling it away, couldn't. Nacius is there. Gets it to McCarr. McKinnon from a sharp angle on Skog on it, but getting double teamed up on the boards. Comes loose for McKinnon to McCarr. Kadri. Langeskog. Back to Kadri. McCarr walking in. McKinnon tried to stuff it short side. He doesn't get it, and it's cleared all the way down. Need to plug my phone in because it's on 10%, but this one's cleared. And the Cheesekin, good stick. Otherwise, he was through Hartman out the bottom. It was a shot actually on net, down the length of the ice. Let's have a look at this. Oh, it bounced off. That was good word by Faber because that was dangerous. Good shoulder save from Gustafsson with the left shoulder as well. Kaprizov through the just in front of the blue paint. Still with it. But Nelson just rocked someone. Oh, Hughes just jumped over his sliding teammate. Fish off the end boards, tried to stuff it short side. It was free, but they didn't know where it was. That was a good hit from Nelson, to be fair. Miscommunication from Hartman and Kaprizov as well. To be fair, it was under Blackwood's glove originally, so fair enough that it got blown dead. I'm sure Avs would have challenged it for goal interference, sort of like a missed stoppage in play beforehand, but it's not on the goal though. It wouldn't have been on the goal, but it could have been on the lead up to a goal. Which I don't know if it's technically still can be challenged. I guess it can be. But it would be a weird one because it's not directly resulting in a goal. Been a quiet last 10 minutes, to be fair. First off, win by the Wild. Bit of help from the wingers, though. Avs hunting for it, though. Got possession for a little bit, but not for very long. McKinnon has a 1.32 career playoff points per game. That's actually ridiculous. So the first shot that the Avs have had in the first and second period have both resulted in goals. So to be fair, Lemieux, McDavid, Draisaitl, and Gretzky are also in that. I'm not sure what line is on right now for them. Oh, it's Kadri's line. So it's a pretty big line. Oh, a big hit there. Colton just flattened him. Boldy tried to go short side. A bit of a stick. Deflected it. I think that I don't know which series has been the most fun so far. I mean, this series is fun for goals. The Ducks series is gonna be fun because there's an ex-Cup player on both teams. So I rubbed some cat fur in my eye earlier, and my eyes are really sensitive to it. It's annoying as hell. Stretch pass, and they're in the zone. Outnumbered though. Kaprizov lost it off his stick. Got it back for a moment, but now Nelson is able to dump it in and get the change for them all. Hughes on the puck now. Stretch pass now. Entering the zone. Into the corner and behind the net. Lost an edge there. Big hit. Dumped in behind Gustafsson. Tried to stuff it. Came through as well. Couldn't whiffed on the shot though. That's delayed offside, so Minnesota can get a little bit of space now. Shot on there from the blue line, actually, basically in the neutral zone. Three on two here for the Wild. Couldn't get it across, and it would have been a layup. And now a 3-on-2 for Colorado, but good defensive work. They didn't even get it past the halfway line. McKinnon was ready to receive a pass behind the defense, just onside, but couldn't get it through. It was a good block. Slap shot goes wide. And this is sent up for the ice. Not enough for icing though. Wild working out through their zone, through the centre. That's dumped in the halfway mark. Comes loose. Wild shot from range, trying to stuff it. Doesn't get it to go. Oh, I forgot to do this, but forgot to do the clock. Sorry about that one. There we go. Sorted. If you're new around here, we are doing, or trying to at least, go live for every single game. So if you're interested in joining in, please do subscribe. We are on the road to 250 right now. We are, I think, 18 away, so every sub is greatly appreciated. I'm in cozy mode right now, as you can see, with the blanket and knees up, basically lying back in my seat, but that's the best way to enjoy a bit of hockey. Hughes lost it, Gustafsson had to come out to play it. At least he was ready for it. I mean, the first goal was only a couple minutes into the period. The fact that this is still the lowest scoring game and there's 4 goals in 40 minutes is... But the Avalanche are currently 44-0-0 through regular season and post-season. After being up after 2 periods, which is just ridiculous. It was actually a bit of a boring period, I'm going to be honest. It didn't really feel like playoff hockey there. I'm gonna be real with you. but oh well. I guess we'll see if they upgrade that, make it a bit more playoff style, a bit more heavy hitting in the third. I mean, the Wild at least need to. Colorado are in charge of this game. They've got 2 insurance markers at the minute, so. Let's have a look at the stats. Yum. Where's McKinnon's got 7 points going into this game. He's now on 9. He's now in the top 10 on points, but Quinn Hughes on 11 points right now. 1.57 points a game, a +9, by the way. Stupid, honestly. Shooting percentage is 20%. He's only got 1 power play point, but he's done what he needs to so far, so can't really complain. Okay, let's have a look at the stats. Shots are 20-16, apparently they have changed it. In favour of the Wild. Avs 57.5% on the face-off dot. Wild 0 for 1, Avs 1 for 2 on the power play. Hits are 22 for Wild, 20 for Avs. Hot shots 12 for Wild, 8 for the Avs. Giveaways 9-12. Takeaways 1-2. Trenin, Nelson, and Hartman with the penalties so far. I've not seen a Liberty ad in a while. Right. Still a weird advert, but there we go. Point getters right now for anyone who's got any parlays. Natius with his first of the postseason. McKinnon with his 5th. Kulak with his 2nd assist. Kaprizov with his 3rd goal of the postseason. Hartman and Zuccarello with the 4th and 5th assists. Langeskog getting his 3rd on the power play. McKinnon and Natius both getting their 6th assist. Nicholas Roy getting his 3rd as well. Colton and Nelson getting their 2nd and 1st as well there of the postseason. Bum, 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 bum. Boom, 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 boom. Let's have a look at the poll. Still 11 votes, 64% saying yes for the 8+ goals. I mean, talking like no at the minute, but This poll has been up since the end of the first period, so they had plenty of time to. We'll see if they get it any further or not. Still got quite a while until the next period starts up. If anyone's got any parlays, any bets or anything like that, please let me know. I know if or when Andrew will get back. But we shall see. Tomorrow, should I put on the Bombay jersey with this hat for the Ducks game? Should we root for the Ducks for Carlson, Carly boy? I'd have to replace a jersey up there. But I got plenty to choose from. I could put a Yago up there. Could put an Ovi up there. TJ Oshie, Backstrom. Could put some of my own up there as well. Could put a Memorial one up there. Could put a signed one up there. After what is that advert? I am so confused about what the hell that advert was about. If you are new around there, please leave a like if you're enjoying. Subscribe if you're new. On the way to 250 subs, we are trying to do every single possible game we can for the postseason. We also have a charity stream coming up after playoffs on the 27th of June. If you're interested in that one, there is Head Eye and Spice, and basically me having a million forfeits included. So definitely be ready to fork that one out. All money goes straight to charity anyway, so. But the more you spend, the worse it gets for me. If you want to join the Discord, there'll be more information about that as well on there very shortly. There's already an announcement on it though. Why is Ovi just watching some beer league game in an advert? Right. Give me a quick second. Just need to check for any more updates with stuff. Oh my god, Steve Dangle. His reaction on the SDPN podcast. That was beautiful. For those who don't know the lottery drafts, it's Toronto getting the first, San Jose, Vancouver, Chicago, New York, Rangers, Calgary, Seattle, Winnipeg, Florida, Nashville, St. Louis, New Jersey, Islanders, Columbus, St. Louis again. This one's from Detroit, and then Washington. There's a NHL humor Instagram account, and it's just a thing. Gavin McKenna has reportedly informed the Leafs he will break his own ankles if they draft him. But for the standings, basically everyone was pretty. I mean, Toronto got 4 better. San Jose got 7 better. Chicago got 2 worse. Rangers got 2 worse. Calgary got 2 worse. Seattle, Winnipeg, and Florida got 1 worse. But everyone else got better. They're all the same, so nothing particularly bad. Gavin McKenna, I will. Okay, so in theory, we'd get a sentiment. In theory. But we don't need it. We don't need a sentiment. Jim Rutherford is stepping down as Canucks president after this draft. Okay. I knew I kinda knew. That's an interesting one, though. Right. Anyway. We've got about a minute until the third period starts. We won't stay too long afterwards because I need to get some beauty sleep, but we will be live tomorrow as well. I actually don't know when the games are. I should probably have a look. Let's have a look. Sabres Canadians at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then at 9:30 Eastern is Ducks and Knights. And now we can count on you. Sometimes feel like I just don't care. You got the love, I need to see it through. And then we got Kane's Flyers as well. The following day, Thursday night, and then it's 2-2-2. It evens itself out again after that. It's just a bit of a weird thing because obviously 2 teams went in 4, couple in 5, quite a lot in 5 actually, and 6, and then 1 in 7. So it messed up the brackets a little bit with where teams are up to. Bam, bam, bam. Who is going to come out victorious? Still, 64% saying that it's going to be 8+ goals, but that was a while ago when most votes came through. It's currently 4 so far. We're halfway. 20 minutes to go at least, though, so. If it goes to overtime, we're looking at 7 goals. At least. In the light, it looked like someone was wearing an Oilers jersey then. But we're on the way in the third period. Colorado's leading 3-1. They'll look to extend their lead. They hold it now. Backhanded into the zone, but not very far. That's Colorado's end. Good stick by Kaprizov to steal that one away at centre ice. Time after time, I'm here to see it through. Minnesota have had 4+ goals in 3 straight games. In 4 straight games, sorry. Which is stupid numbers, I'm going to be honest. Like, alley-oops, and I think it's Nelson going 1-on-1, but good work defensively by number 7 for the Wild. Not fully sure on who that is. I'll have a double check. It's Brock Faber. That'll be why. That will be why it's Brock Faber. Makes sense now. Wedgwood with a save, but a lot of pushing and shoving after the whistle. Sometimes I just don't care. Why are they playing this song of all songs? That right. Gonna retake this draw. And a thriller, feeling. Stretch pass off the boards. Good work to get it deeper, but doesn't last very long. Interception. Oh, but turnover here. Tried to centre it. Good back check from Brock Faber again, though. Brock Faber's looked good today. Good shot from a bobbling puck there. Carried it very well. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. And got the feeling nice. McKinnon waiting for reinforcements. We'll send it from distance. It goes way wide, and that's played with a high stick. Bum 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 dum bum 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 bum. It's a bit of a quiet period again. I mean, wasn't much in the second either. There was a goal about 5 minutes in, but that was about it. Nothing else really happened. Makes it a little bit more of a boring game. I mean, compared to the 15 goals scored in the last one, it makes sense, but digging at the wall. Comes free for the Wild. Shot from distance. Came loose out in front, but Colorado were all over it. Wild weren't really near the area where it was. It was one player only. Back in the zone, though. And there's a penalty here against Brock Nelson. Tripping Hughes again. I don't know if they'll show a replay of it. There's a lot of boos from it as they showed it on the screen. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's the skate caught on the... It's the right call. Definitely the right call. Got the skate under where Hughes was gonna place his skate. Trips him in the process. Avs win the face off there, but they don't get it cleared. Wild are looking for it now. Hughes with it at the blue line. Boldy. Back to Hughes. Boldy did one time it, but it didn't look like a pass or a shot in the end. It was a bit weird. Shot from distance. There was a Wild player that fell down on his own accord in the mid to high slot. I don't know. I think he looks. It's Zuccarello, but there was no contact. He just seemed to go down, and then he's looks like he's almost in pain from it. A little bit weird. Stretch pass, Hartman on it, but good work defensively. Zuccarello, short side shot. Zuccarello and Burns going at it. I don't know if there's going to be a call on the play or not. Let's have a look. Okay, so Burns cross-checked him a little bit. Kaprizov, and then Zuccarello came in, but no call, which is surprising. Hartman with a little bit of a chop there on the face-off, but it's gonna get a little bit. It's gonna become one of those games where it gets a little bit more physical, a bit more choppy. Shot goes wide. I don't know if Wedgwood's got anything or is blocked at all. Hartman looking for Kaprizov back door, and he's robbed. Great save, but and now all hell goes loose. That's a beautiful camera angle. There is Boldy went down. Not sure if any calls are being made here. I mean, he read that so well, that cross ice. Linesman got a punch to the face there. I'm not sure if they're making any calls or not. Apparently no is the answer. Wild win that face off. Surgeon shot there, good save. Macaron over here. Faber. Tarasenko back to Faber, back to Tarasenko. Johnson tried to center it, but good interception, and we might have it. We've got a 2 on the 1 here, off the side of the net. He tried to go short side with it instead of the pass. Good save going back the other way. This is turning into a Bundesliga-esque game, this. Back and forth. And that is cleared the length of the ice. Not enough for... Oh, I'm not sure about that icing. Hughes could have got there in time. He stopped skating, was told to skate. He started skating again, but they still called it. Boom, 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 boom. Shot got blocked as a broken stick from the Wild as well, and it's 1-on-1 here. McKinnon, Spinorama onto the backhand, it goes wide. Didn't get all of it on there. There's a call here. It's going against the Wild. Zuccarello's going to the box for tripping. I didn't see any trip. Oh, it's that. I mean, he was. I'd just let it play on for that. It was behind the play. He was basically falling over someone else anyway. Tried to dodge it, couldn't in time. Like, I'd let that go personally. Geico. I think this is going to be a very boring period. I reckon there'll be. I think my 4-2 prediction might end up going ahead. I reckon the Wild will get one, and then there'll be an empty netter from. I reckon Zuccarello. No, yeah, Zuccarello to score, and then I'm gonna go with. Who do we go for Avs? Kadri on the open net. I reckon that's gonna be it. My car, tenacious. They're all set now. Got bumper position and in front. Shot there just wide. And this comes out of play as well. Bum, bum, bada, bum, bum, bada, bada, bum. Will they score? Shot we're looking for the rebound for the guy in front. I think it's Langeskog again, waiting in that position. Kadri with it now. The Langeskog back to Kadri. McKinnon from the mid slot. Good save by Gustafsson. Cleared all the way down as well by the Wild. I wonder if Andrew will come back. Not sure if he's around or not. I want something on the ice for Wedgwood. We'll hold it for a second. Zuccarello out the box now. This is gonna get scrappy this last 10 minutes. I can feel it. I mean, the last little bit of time already has been, but... Aye, aye. Hello. Oh, there's pushing and shoving now. Hughes seems to be under about 14 people. It's pile on currently. How are you doing, David? Didn't expect to see you here tonight. Another quiet night, but it's playoffs without the Caps, so to be expected a little bit. Not too bad. I'm trying not to rub this eye at the minute. I got some fucking cat fur in it again, and this eye gets like my eyes get so sensitive when I do that, and then like I can't stop rubbing, and they go all like really puffy. So I'm trying not to rub that at the minute. But yeah, not too bad. For reference, David, these two teams played 2 nights ago. The score was 9-6 to Colorado. So 15 goals in that game. There's 4 in this. They've had 19 goals in 2 games between them, which is a little bit ridiculous. Colorado scored on their first shot of the game. Minnesota scored 6 seconds later, by the way. 6 seconds. The fastest ever in playoffs. Well, it's weird because the other game that was on that night was was also like the complete opposite. It was a 1-goal game. It was, I think, 3-2 in a overtime win. I think it was as well. I can't remember if it might not have been overtime, but either way. But yeah, Colorado won that one. McKinnon just crushed him. Hell of a score though, yeah, definitely. Have you said yes or no for the poll? I have a feeling it was I think it was 64, so I think you said yes, if I'm correct. And there's a penalty call here. Oh, and a shot off the post. Kadri got tripped. Burns slap shotted it on the delayed penalty and hits the post. They might be reviewing it. Okay. They're reviewing it to see. I'm not sure if it. I don't think it even caught his face. I don't think it even hit his face from that angle. He's still called for it though. Yeah, he did. See, I'm just smart like that. By the way, I just opened up. It was a McDonald's pot it's a spicy mayo. Effectively, I'm gonna put some potato waffles in the toaster after this for a snack, and then just dunk it in that with some put cheese on it, make it like basically a little like pizza thing. Dunk it in that. Beautiful. To be fair, I make some weird food combos, but they actually always bang. So, like yesterday, yeah, yesterday. You know those cheap like noodle packets you get from like Aldi that are like 30p, the chicken ones. Oh, I crushed that all up, put the thing on, and then I'm not sure if I have another pot of it. No, I don't think I do. But I had this salsa one. It's got a little bit of a kick to it, but I just mixed that in. It wasn't cooked. Don't need it to be. But it was actually slapped. I make weird combinations, but they always slap. I mean, I was going to be a chef at one point. I don't know if you actually know that, David, but I was thinking about being a chef at one point. Because I can, like, cook really fucking well. Like, if I need to, I can cook. GCSE food tech, you know. Colorado power play. By the way, for this game, I predicted 4-2 for Colorado. If Minnesota score, Minnesota get an empty net or something, like, okay, show off. I mean, I don't know. I can cook. Like, GCSE food tech was hit different. The delay is insane. To be fair, the stream crashed like halfway through. Like towards the end of the first period, it crashed. I don't know why. Streamlabs just like fucked up. My computer messed up as well. Even I have never seen it before as an issue, so I don't know what happened. Oh, what a drop pass from McKinnon. Kadri across, no one there. So that might be why. I think tomorrow it won't be as bad, but oh, McKinnon drives it and scores. McKinnon goal. That's his 3rd point of the night. 2 assists and a goal. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, it's 4-1. I predicted 4-2, so just need a goal now from the Wild. That's a tune. That's what they're playing in the arena. Aye. No worries, David. If you want to do something tomorrow, then we also can. I mean, I don't have work until Monday. I've got work Monday and Wednesday. So as I'm aware, that's it. So other than that, I got nothing. So if you want to do something, then we can do. Whatever it is, really. I mean, I'm getting paid in just over a week, so and I got a hefty paycheck coming. I've done too much work, basically. That's on the 20th shot. That's fine. Then what were you on with all the rest of them then? The rest of the day. Centered and his scores. My prediction is currently right. This is the prediction I gave. So currently, I need them to not score on an empty net and nothing else to happen in the next 5 minutes. If I predicted this score, you owe me a Big Mac meal. Nah, fuck that. I'm getting a fucking Happy Meal. Fuck that. You owe me a Happy Meal if I predict this, David. And you can't say anything otherwise. I was just chilling in VR chat, playing music, figured out how to make a that's not playing through the night, basically running VR chat on both my monitors. Alright, fair enough. So you have like a bot account or something then? Are you jackal? The allegations are coming out again, David. Honestly, I'll curse that looks without even putting it on. Pretty much made it for Horizons. I just transferred it to VR chat. Fair enough. Okay. Today. Oh no. Minnesota. Kaprizov. Cross check to the face. Avalanche have a power play up to 4-2 with 4:26 left, so that's not great. To be fair, good kill, I mean, and then put pressure on. This could actually, if I predicted this, that's nuts. By the way, I'll catch you soon, dude. Yeah, no worries. Have a good rest of your night. I mean, in next 10 minutes, I'll be ending this stream anyway. Grabbing something to eat, finishing off Sidemen Sunday. I've got like 5 minutes left. Probably watch something else while I chill for a bit. Don't really matter when there's nothing to do during the day. It doesn't really matter, does it? But yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Have a good rest of your night. Catch you soon. Yeah, no worries. See you, David, you old man. Shut up, you hang on, you fucking fat cunt. For those who are American, we are both British. That is just how we call each other, say hello to each other. The fact that I have to say that to Americans. Do Minnesota pull their goalie while on the penalty kill? Will a team ever do that? I actually don't know. They need to get possession as soon as possible here, really. Need to get possession, get the pull. 30 seconds left to kill for now, though. Good save. Oh, just kept on the blue line. Out the air as well. Lankinen couldn't get it. Beautiful save there. Kaprizov has a second left in the box. A second. It's an offside. They gotta be careful here. Kaprizov out the box. That's sent the length of the ice. They've got an offensive zone face-off. Shot again and stopped by Wedgwood. There's an empty net now for Minnesota. "30 shots now for Minnesota. Still only 2 go in. one every 15 shots on net. 2 minutes 14, need 2. If Colorado score here, it's basically guaranteed. Faber's stick on the clearance, so no icing. Less than 2 minutes now. My prediction is 4-2 early in the first period. This is before any goal had been scored. A shot off the post. They've still got the timeout available to use. They will look. Oh, McKinnon, a huge shunt. Boldy was down there. Big save there, and it's cleared once more. Kaprizov had a big chance there as well. McKinnon's playing physical today. 3.9 as well. It was a big hit onto Boldy. He's injured as well. He had to dive across the blue line to make sure he was onside. They're using the timeout now, Minnesota. It's 55.8 remaining. Unfortunately, I can only do it by the second, so I've just got it on 56. The votes will be no in the end, so the 33%, the 4 votes, or what, 34 votes, whatever it is, that voted it. I think it's 4 votes are gonna be right here, because it's only a 6-goal game as of right now. Still absolutely ridiculous that we've had 21 goals in 2 games. 10.5 goals a game is ridiculous. Boldy versus McKinnon for the face-off as well. Shot just trickles wide. Shot goes wide there. Tried to clear it. It's too far for McKinnon to... not McKinnon, number 13. Is that Nelson to get to? Approaching 30 seconds left now. $25. Sent in once more, tying up. Minnesota staying with it now. F1 has to get in front of this net now. Need a goal. It's still loose. Alley-ooped towards the net. And it's a goal. I was 4 seconds away from predicting it right. No, I was 4 seconds. I mean, that's still pretty accurate. I was 4 seconds away and about this far from it not going in. .4 remaining. Last face-off is won by Colorado and they'll hold it. Oh, I was 4.4 away. No way. A 7-goal game again. after 11 goals a game. Now, I won't stay around too much longer. I will just quickly have a look at all the stats. Then we will get going. But shots were 31 to 23. Face-off percentage 62.3, 38 out of the 61 for the Avalanche. 0 for 2 for Wild, 2 for 5, 40% for the Avs. Penalty minutes 10 to 4. Hits 30 for Wild, 27 for Avalanche. 2 big ones from Nate, though. Block shots 13 to 10. The giveaways 11 to 15. Takeaways 2 to 5. Colorado and Carolina both 2-0 on their series. Vegas 1-0. Montreal Buffalo, their game 1 is tomorrow. But damn, 14 goals for Colorado and 8 for Minnesota through 2 games. Averaging an average scoreline of 7 to 4. Damn. Wedgwood 29 out of 31 saves and 935 save percentage. McKinnon a goal and 2 assists. Natius a goal and an assist. Landeskog a goal and assist. Kulak with 2 assists as well. For the Wild, quite a few with just 1 point. Don't think anyone got 2. No one got 2 points. Hughes without a point tonight as well, actually. We played 28:07 tonight, by the way. Still not the most. Faber played 28:31. Gustafsson 18 out of 22 saves and 818 save percentage. It's not a bad save percentage, but I'm sure would have liked it to be a little bit better. I'm going to end off the stream here. I will be live tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, I believe it is. Well, should be at least. But thank you all for joining in today's stream. If you're new around there, please leave a like if you enjoyed the stream. Subscribe if you're new. On the way to 250 subscribers. We're about 18 away now. But what a finish. I was 4.4 seconds away from predicting it right. 4.4 seconds. But thank you all for joining in today's stream. I greatly appreciate all of you for joining in. Thanks for David for joining in later. Thanks to technically Nightbot, I guess. And then anyone else. The final poll, 12 votes. The no was the answer, but it was by 1. It was very, very close in the end. So not going to complain too much, but thank you all for joining in today's stream, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.